Fourth grade is a really fun time of growth, discovery, and a time of independence for the kids. My name is Alicia Trudell. I am a fourth grade language arts teacher at Hilltop Elementary School.
What does Rufus really want? And that's going to take us past what's happening on the pages of the book and help us think beyond the book.
By fourth grade, they're starting to make informed choices where they know that I like science fiction or I don't like historical fiction, and now they have a basis of which to make their choice from. Where before it was kind of like, let me just grab a book off the shelf.
How do we get to know our characters?
Their feelings.
I think what they love is that they start to see a transformation throughout the year. They're expected to read 25 books. And I think they come in and they're like, 25 books? I can't do that. And throughout the year, I think the biggest thing they find that is really cool is they surpass that and often read 50, 60, 75 books because they start to experience many different genres that they haven't seen before. Writing has changed a lot. We're not writing to everyone has the same prompt on the board and we respond to a prompt. We might read 3 or 4 different articles and they're asked to synthesize the main ideas of those articles into a research paper.
You need to decide what you want Jacob to give you feedback on, your information, your narrative, or your persuasive.
Or they'll read 3 or 4 stories and ask to connect the themes of all 3 stories. Where in the past, that seemed like that'd be a skill for maybe 7th or 8th grade, and these 4th graders rise to the challenge and are able to do it.
Why do you guys think Kate might have friends now? She was so lonely at the beginning, and now we've seen a change. Shelley?
The other area that has really changed in terms of both for myself and as a parent is our spelling. We don't use a spelling workbook. We assess all students with the developmental spelling assessment that lets us know their strengths and weaknesses in terms of their word knowledge. And then we put them into, like, we have guided reading groups. We also have guided spelling groups. We give a suggested reading list. After we do our beginning of the year reading assessment, we send them lists of books for children within their range. We teach them how to use Scholastic Book Wizard, that they can type in a book and find everything at their child's level. They love all of the Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, Super Fudge, the Judy Blume series. They love the Hank Zipser books, which parents will find interesting. They were written by the Fawns from Happy Days. They are writing their paper, but then they might turn it into a comic, or they might turn it into a graphic novel on the computer and do a Powtoon, or they might do a comic life, and they just have many different options and avenues to express their understanding. It takes their learning to a different level, it increases their level of engagement, and it makes them take more ownership. Some things that might surprise parents is that level of complexity, what they're able to do when parents step back and release control and let them actually do. Give them more independence. And I think that's hard because they still are seen as little kids, but when they're given the opportunity to rise to the challenge and apply what they're learning in school, they can do it. Read, read, read. They think, oh, our kids are too old to be read aloud to, and we encourage a lot of reading out loud with them. The one way we find to get better at reading is to read, and the same with writing. They should find some time to journal, discuss current events with the children, ask them opinions, ask them, why do you think this? And get them talking about what's happening in the world. Reading is alive and it's a part of their lives. Let them see the importance of reading, then they're able to do amazing things with it.